Hello, my name is Frank Hanaway, and I'd like to welcome you to Big Journey, Small Steps, a video channel where I talk about my spiritual practice, what I'm trying to accomplish, and how I'm trying to accomplish it. Today I'd like to talk to you about road rage, and not the road rage. You know, it's not going to be one of those viral videos where you get to see two people get out of their cars with axes or sledgehammers and go at one another. But I want to talk about that more subtle road rage that's going on all the time on our highways. The road rage that people just drive past you and flip you off, that are mad about something, you have no clue what it is. Maybe it's because you're driving the speed limit, which is very unpopular. Or somebody cuts in front of you to gain, 5 seconds? They get there 5 seconds sooner than they would have. So I noticed a while ago that it's while we're driving that the thin veneer of civilization is at its scantest, and that we're most like our ancestors, our warlike hunter-gatherer ancestors. I mean, it's amazing to me, because people who are normally courteous, people who are religious, people that are spiritual, people with either a coexist sticker or a Christian fish on the back of their car, pull in front of you and flip you the bird. And what's up with that? And what also really bothers me is that I feel this rise come up in me. And I don't actively engage in it anymore like I think I did when I was young. But I do get angry, and it's one of the few places where anger is still an issue in my life. And I feel badly because I want to feel compassion for the people on the highway. I know they deserve it. I know their life is going too fast. I know they probably have more things to do than they have time to do. I know they haven't come to a place where they start to lay the things aside that aren't that important in life. I understand that. So as I'm talking to you, I understand that. But when somebody does something dangerous in the car, today I was on our tollway, and I was going the speed limit. I was just under 65, and this car in front of me was going about 60, and I started to go around him, and he starts swerving over into my lane, and I look up, and he's texting in a van, like in a soccer mom van. And I just beeped my horn. I don't think he had any clue. He had on a shirt and tie. He was probably a salesman or something, trying to keep his business going. God love him. But it was very dangerous. So the normal things that I use, like saying my mantra, which is the word I use for mantra, I do that if I feel, my dander coming up or whatever. I say my mantra silently, or if I'm afraid or sleepless, I use that as a tool. But I'm not able to do that in the car because I get too absorbed in it, and I would lose my attention. And I firmly believe all my attention should be on driving. So maybe that's my contribution right there. And I do try to think of it. I am trying to be thoughtful about it, but I find it's really hard for me. I find it's one of the few places in life where anger wants to rear its ugly head. And anger is not part of my spiritual practice. So anyway, I'm not going to go into it much more than that, other than to say, I hope that you, if this topic engages you, that you will leave comments down below. What do you do? I'd like to hear. What do you do when things are not going so well on the highway? Are you able to just let it roll off of you? And if you can do that, how do you do that? So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please, a thumbs up would be appreciated. You might like to subscribe. There's a couple more videos in this channel now, and I'll be posting videos weekly. They'll be on topics like this. There'll also be some book reviews. There's some different things about my spiritual practice. So if you took time with me today, I really appreciate it. And from the very bottom of my heart, I wish you peace and joy.